I am so tired of Dana White going on his knees and bending backwards for Mexico and Latin America. Like I'm actually so done with this. It happens every time. They keep giving these Mexican fighters and Latin American fighters all these chances on Dana White Contender Series in title shots. They make it own event for these guys. Every decision, every single split decision goes to a Mexican fighter in Las Vegas. I have proof to back it up as well. Like every single time I look at the career of Christian Rodriguez, he just wins split decision after split decision that he doesn't deserve. And now what have they done? Let me not even get started with the other fights, but they keep giving these guys the title shot fights every single time. The last time Diego Lopes fought was undeserved. He didn't deserve the last fight against Volk because well, he had beat Gavin Tucker, who is he even in the UFC anymore? Not ranked. Pat Sabatini, not ranked. Sadiq Youssef, not ranked. Dan Ige on like 2 hours notice. And then a 50-year-old Brian Ortega who hadn't fought in 5 years. That gets him a title shot against Alexander Volkanovski. And Movsar Evloev didn't get a title shot, even though he beat him and he hasn't lost since, and he's won fights since then. They're giving it to Diego Lopes again, and you're like, oh, maybe it was a close fight with Volk. It was not a close fight at all. Like, do they show the stats on Tapology? I don't know if they do. But the fight was not close at all. It was not a close fight. I'm going to show you the stats. Let's go on UFC.com and we're going to find these stats. I'm actually tired of this Mexico bullshit. I'm going to go into war against Mexico. I can't believe this. I'm so tired of this shit happening. Let's go to Diego Lopes against Alexander Volkanovski. Look at these stats. Let's find the stats. Okay. Watch replay. Fight card. No. Let's hope they show the stats and they don't hide it. Did I hide the stats? Do they hide the? They're gonna hide the stats. You can't even watch the. You have to go on Google. You have to go on Google to find this. Google Alexander Volkanovski against UFC. Have they shopped though in the? Okay, look at this. Alexander Volkanovski. I guess we have to go all the way back. What UFC was it? Was it UFC 314? Let's look at this. UFC 314. Let's look at the stats. Okay, 165 significant strikes versus 71. 158 important strikes versus 63. And he won like 49-46 on all cards. And what does that get? And then he beats Diego Lopes. Then he beats John Silva. He beats John Silva, who was unranked or like number 11 at the time, who since was knocked out. I mean, how is this guy getting a title shot for beating a number 11? It doesn't make sense. It's because he's Mexican or he represents Mexico or whatever. This guy has lost 7 times. He's lost 2 times in the UFC. He's beat one ranked fighter, and that was Brian Ortega, or 2 ranked fighters with John Silva. How does this get you a title shot, man? It doesn't make any sense. Because Movsar Evloev, even though he hasn't been active, he's 19-0. He's on like a 9-fight win streak in the UFC. That's my neighbor who was telling me to be quiet, I think, so I have to not scream anymore. It's like 1 a.m. But he beat Diego Lopes. He beat Arnold Allen. He beat Aljamain Sterling. And he's not getting a title shot. He's 19-0. He's 31 years old. He's on like a 9-fight win streak in the UFC. I know it's only decisions, but still, you have to give him a title shot. If not, if you want the finisher, you go to Lerone Murphy. Lerone Murphy, he's 17-0. He just absolutely brutally finished Aaron Pico on like a few days, on like 2 weeks' notice. He beat Josh Emmett. He beat Dan Ige, Edson Barbosa. How is this guy not getting a title shot? And he's how old is he? Like 30, 34. But they're giving it to Diego Lopes. But that's not the only fight they announced. They also announced Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong, which it's okay. Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. No one cares. I haven't even seen anyone talk about this. No one cares. There's no one who cares about this fight. There's not one person in this world who cares about this fight. And I know no one watching this video cares about this fight either. And I don't care about this fight. And then you have Justin Gaethje, of all people, versus Paddy Pimblett for the interim title, which means that Arman Sarukian just fought for nothing. He just beat Dan Hooker on like in the second round. He's the best fighter. He's the best lightweight in the UFC. He's better than Ilia Topuria, and he's not fighting for a belt. They're giving it to Justin Gaethje for the sixth time, and Paddy Pimblett was beat one ranked fighter, and that's Michael Chandler, who's 2-6 in the promotion. Like I was an MMA fighter, I quit because of shit like this. Like, what's the point of sacrificing your life just for fucking Diego Lopes to get a title shot again? And then you make like $4,000 to fight? It doesn't make sense because Dana White is in a sexual relationship with fucking Mexico, the country Mexico, and he's bending backwards and he's on his knees. It's fucking crazy what this guy is doing for Mexico. Why is he so obsessed with Mexico? Who cares about Mexico? Who cares? Who cares, brother? Who cares about Mexico? Who cares?